everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to be talking about what products are worth spending the extra money on and getting high-end compared to something that you would probably pick up at the drugstore. I'm actually going to split this up into two videos. So today's video is going to focus on more base products, and the part two is going to focus on more eyes and additional type products that you'd want to purchase. A brand that I actually really like is Badescu. I've talked about the line several times on my channel, and I just really like his products, one of which is the vitamin C serum, and I love the rose water. I also have some creams and all that good stuff as well, and I just think his product is good quality. Depending on your skin and how much makeup you wear, I'm going off of myself, and I wear makeup pretty much every single day, different levels of coverage, but mostly every day. And I need something that I'm just gonna love every time I put on my face. I do have one catch though for the drugstore, and one that I will consider a high-end quality foundation, and that's the L'Oreal Pro Matte, the Infallible Pro Matte foundation. I love this stuff. I'm actually wearing it right now. Just feels good. It doesn't feel heavy on my skin. It works very well for me, and I think that it would work well for most. Even though it says it's matte, it isn't a complete matte. It has a semi-matte finish. So some high-end products that I can recommend: the MAC Studio Face and Body and the Cover FX Custom Drops. The Face and Body is just a cult classic, and it's just going to be amazing on everybody for the most part. It's a very light coverage and buildable, and you can use it on your body. And the reason why I love the Cover FX one, because although it's expensive, it will last so long because you're mixing it with something. So I could mix these two together if I want. I could use my moisturizer, whatever I want with this product. So this is really, to me, when you break it down of how long it's going to last you, it is a true investment. This will definitely get your money's worth. So if you're going to go for a high-end product, my opinion is to give this a try. Even if you could get a little sample at Sephora, I can't find a fault with this product yet. So there's that. Now this is one that, again, every category can go either way. You determine what you want to spend your money on. But for me, I'm leaning a little bit more towards the budget friendly. The one that I love is the Bourjois Healthy Balance. This sucker, I'm surprised I haven't hit pan. There's actually that dent, and I can see the pan indentation, so I'm almost there. Now I got this off of Amazon, so it's not very accessible for someone in the US, but it's definitely worth looking at and trying to find. It's so amazing. I love this powder, and I'm definitely going to get another one when I'm out of it. One I've had for so long and I forgot about it, and I started using it recently, and I said, oh my gosh, I really like this. It's the Maybelline Fit Me Powder. It's really lightweight, and I was so surprised by that. I don't even know how I just missed this out of my collection, but I've been downsizing a lot, so going through lots of stuff, and I really like this. It blends well. It doesn't feel super powdery on your face, so that one's worth checking out. This Sonia Kashuk Hidden Agenda, and this one's kind of like a multi-purpose one because you get a variety in here, and you get that little setting powder. Another more liquid type concealers, that's kind of the cream side, is my all-time holy grail. It's the Maybelline Master Conceal. I love this stuff. I have always been a big fan of the Maybelline Fit Me Concealer, and I still am. This is more of a lightweight one, less coverage. So if you're looking for something light, if you're, young enough where you don't really need to cover as much, and you're just lucky like that, this is one that is amazing. I love this. But if you need more coverage, this one, oh, please, just stop. It's amazing. This one is kind of a mixed bag, and you can do whatever you want. If you want that beautiful packaging and it just, you're drawn to it, go for it. Spend your money on it, that's fine, because in reality, that blush is probably going to last you a lifetime. I mean, you don't want to keep it for a lifetime, but it'll last you a long time. So for example, my Tarte blushes, which I love, These suckers will never end. I don't know how I'm ever gonna get through them. I have a couple of them. This one, I don't even have a dent in it. The print is still perfectly intact. It's absolutely gorgeous. I just love these blushes, and I think they're $26, and I've had this probably for a year and a half now. I got my money's worth. So for me, that was worth the investment because I know it's gonna last forever. If you don't have the kind of money to spend $26 on a blush, there are some cheaper alternatives. Drugstore blushes are great. You just may not get that lasting power or that high pigmentation, but for a blush, you want it to be buildable. You do not want that bright color right on your face so you look like a clown. You can slowly build up your blush. A drugstore one that is a cream based but amazing is the e.l.f. HD blush. This sucker, you swatch this on your hand, you put this on your face. Granted, yes, it comes off with a cleanser, all that, but this lasts so long, it's actually ridiculous. I love this stuff, and it's $3. Another blush that's really nice, and it's kind of more of a cream, I don't really know. This is kind of a different formula. It's the Colourpop Super Cheek or Super Shock Cheek. And this one in particular is Trickery. This is kind of a creamy to powder. It's that, you know, very unique consistency, but this thing is what, $8? It's huge. I'm never gonna go through this one. The downside is you can only get them online, so they're not that accessible, but that's an option for you too. So $8, that's not bad. Still middle of the road. Milani makes some amazing blushes. Those baked blushes, they're amazing. You should check those out if you're looking for some drugstore ones. This one again is a mixed bag. You could go either way. These are going to be that same concept as a blush, but even more so because you're not going to be using a ton of highlighter on your face. You're just going to hit those high points, for example. So if you want to spend the money, go for it. That is up to you if you have it. Like, for example, my new recent addition, my MAC Soft and Gentle. I love this stuff. And this sucker, I don't know when I'll ever use this. I'll pass this on to my children's children. I don't know, but it's awesome. And something that's more affordable, and I'm not going to open it up because it's completely smashed into a million pieces. Fabulous. The MaryLou Manizer. This one's kind of that middle of the road, not super high end, but you know, fairly affordable. So that's an amazing highlighter, so pigmented. You do not want to go heavy-handed on this. You'll look like a disco ball. Some more bronzy type ones. I have a high-end one that I love. It's the Tarte Park Avenue Princess. This sucker I've had since the winter. I think I got it since Christmas or so, November, and I've used a lot of this, but it's still going strong. I haven't hit pan yet, and I've definitely got my money's worth on this one, and I love it. Another affordable one is the NYC Smooth Skin Bronzing Face Powder in the Sunny color. I love this. This is always talked about. It's an amazing, affordable matte shade, and this is just beautiful, really nice and warm, just kind of gives you that little faux tan on your face. And a recent one that I haven't even played with, I found this at Essence. I didn't find this at Essence. I got this at Ulta, but it's the Essence brand. And this is an all-in-one bronzing highlighter. It's gorgeous. I don't even want to swatch it because, you know, this is Essence. This was a few dollars. It's awesome. This one's in 02 Sun Glow. Look how pretty that is. Drugstore, people, drugstore. And that's it for part one. I hope those kind of tips and ideas were helpful. Again, this is my opinion. This is how I choose to spend my money on my collection. You can do whatever you want. If you want to spend money on YSL, Giorgio Armani, Dior, all that, you go right ahead. There's some amazing products out there. Don't get me wrong. They all look so luxurious and beautiful that I want to get my hands on it. But for me, I want to use my money wisely, and I think some of the things I showed you do that. So I hope you liked the video. Don't forget to give it a big thumbs up if you did, and if you haven't subscribed, you know where that button lives. Thank you so much for joining me, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye.